Hi, I'm Suzy and I'm standing to be your Labour MP for Harlow. I think many of us know that 2015 is going to be a really important year for Harlow and for the rest of the country. And as we enter a new year, it brings thoughts of expectation and excitement about what that new year can bring. But I think we're also aware that for lots of people in Harlow, it also brings thoughts of fear about how they're going to get by and how they're going to pay the bills. For lots of people also, they're going to feel frustrated that they're entering another year where they've not been able to get on the housing ladder. There's also lots of people that are working ever longer hours but are getting paid less money. And there's also those who had loved ones in the local hospital who are not receiving the treatment that they need. And this is happening across the country because the NHS has not had the investment that it needs. And so for me, the new year is about saying we need to bring change to those areas. The new year is about saying that change is possible, that transformation is possible, and actually it is a time of hope. And for those people in Harlow that, feel afraid because the Tories have turned the streetlights off, I'd say to you, I'm going to fight to turn those streetlights back on. And for many of us that have felt really frustrated about the illegal traveller encampments, we can put pressure on the government to bring change to that by giving more power to local councils so that they can act. And for those people that are having to wait longer for cancer treatment, I would say to you, we can bring change to that by voting for a Labour government who will invest properly in the NHS. And for those that are still waiting for those homes to be built, again, we can vote for a Labour government who will build 200,000 homes across the country and homes in Harlow, whereas the Tories have no target for building homes. And for all those that are out of work, and just imagine this Christmas, where you've got a mum or a dad or, someone in their 20s who's out of work. Imagine how that person feels. For all of those people that are out of work in Harlow at the moment, we would provide a guaranteed job and we would pay for it by taxing bankers' bonuses. And do you know what? Your current Tory MP refuses to back that. He refuses to do it. So it is exciting. The new year brings the possibility of change and the possibility of transforming those areas. And I've spent the last 10 years working in education and community work, working with families, and I've seen change. I've seen lives change, I've seen communities change, and I fully believe that we can bring change to these areas. And even in the last few weeks, I've brought some change in Harlow. I've set up a brand new football project called Equal Play, and that's been about getting football coaches from Harlow College to go into secondary schools to run football training programs, particularly for girls who don't have as much access to sport. So I brought some change even in the last couple of weeks. But I think we all know that if we want to see big change, we need a fair government. If we want to see investment in the NHS, investment in homes, investment in jobs, if we want to see the deficit tackled, in immigration controlled fairly, if we want to see actually the next generation's aspirations being tapped into, we need a fair government. We need a government that's going to stand up to bankers, that's not just going to defend a few privileged people, but a government that's going to stand up for all people, a government that's going to stand up for people in Harlow. And so I would say to you that 2015, you have got the chance and you've got the choice to fight for that change. You've got the chance to fight for actually what Harlow deserves and to fight for a better Harlow. I'm going to end by saying Happy New Year and thank you for listening. Thank you.